recording in progress.
Yeah, it's different. But what's good, y'all? We back. Looks
Yes,
a little
sir.
different. I know
In a different way this time, but we back.
We back. Yeah, it's been a long few weeks. Your boy is not in the city no more. He a city boy now. He lives in Columbus. So
Not a city boy.
yeah. Yeah, but your boy's staying in Columbus now, so we gotta do this virtually now. So hopefully when we figure out this virtual pod, we could be more consistent and we could probably get more guests too, because we ain't got to do the logistics. We ain't got to figure that out. So we're going to see how this going to rock. But how y'all doing? Y'all been good? Y'all been straight the last few weeks?
Yes, sir. Yeah, what about you?
Been straight.
Just been chilling, dog. Just been going to work, coming home, staying to myself, really.
So
huh?
How's the life been so far, like in C-Bus and you're staying at your new crib and shit?
It's been cool, for real. I'm literally like... You take a step outside, nigga, you see a big ass skyscraper. So I'm in the heart of downtown. So shit.
Yeah.
You gotta
I bet it feels a little inspiring.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Like just being able to see all the people just having lives, walking around, doing shit. Like it make you want to get outside and do stuff too, for real. You just don't want to sit in the house all day because you see a whole lot of moving pieces and shit. I was doing some reading, bro. They said that Columbus is the 14th largest city in the United States.
Yep. It's the fastest growing right now, isn't it?
Yeah, they said
it's either that or like Texas.
Yeah, I was talking to Shorty at work. She said that like Amazon or something and Intel's about to be moving their headquarters down here or something. Mm-hmm. So
Amazon was supposed to, but I guess Buddha said that they chose to go somewhere else. But they said if Amazon ended up going to Columbus, that Columbus's population would have grown like a couple million in just a year.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I saw the census. It's like 900,000 people right now. And it's like, I guess it's behind Fort Worth. And Fort Worth got like 30,000 more. So it's growing. Like, it's moving up the list for real. You can add one. I'm here. 900,001. Huh?
Columbus is just like so big. Like, and it's like all the different parts, like Dublin, Hilliard, all like it's just got so many places in one.
Yeah.
I'm about to say you can like it's like hour and a half drive to some places in Columbus, isn't there? Or at least an hour.
Yeah. Most of the stuff is like close by me though. Like if I look up anything, there's no
you look like right now. So I feel like you got like the prime real estate for real.
Mm-hmm. If any restaurant I type in, it's no more than 20 minutes, unless.
And that's crazy because you said how much is your rent?
Like shit, 16 a month.
And that's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Especially for Columbus in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Like what?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Wait, give us if you can give us a little tour.
Oh,
if you can.
Shit. I can't even do that for real. I'm kind of boxed in right now. I would.
Yeah, I didn't know how you had your setup, so
yeah, we gotta to be like a vlog or some shit, but we could do something. I got the camera up here too, so we could cook something up.
I've been telling you we need to pop up to your new crib anyway and see what's up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We just need to do when we pop up, we just need to do like vlogs and shit. Get that going. See how
Yeah, keep an eye on that for real. Keep an eye on the vlogs. We definitely gonna keep that in our bag for sure. But it's been a few weeks. So it's a lot of topics that we missed out on that we're probably not going to hit on for real because the whole Kendrick shit is kind of down. Like, in my opinion, I think that shit's like, it's a wrap. So we ain't got to hit that too much. But it's the final season. So we got we got Dallas and we got Boston tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all thinking? How y'all feeling the series finna go? How it's gonna play out?
I was telling John and Hizzy, I think it's gonna be. I want Kyrie to get another ring and Luka to get one and stuff, but I think it's gonna be Celtics in 6 or 7 to be real.
Oh yeah. Okay. What about you, Hizzy?
I think Dallas is gonna get it at 6.
Dallas.
I just don't see of course, like storyline wise, because of Kyrie, everybody pretty much wrote him off as a bad guy. He'll never win another championship. He's washed, all that. And now the resurgence of him, especially throughout this whole entire season and the playoffs,
Yeah.
I think that coupled with like him having like coming from that Mobley mentality cloth, like I don't know. I think him and Luke are gonna pull it out. Like we saw in the last series, they just wanted it more. I think they want it more than everybody.
Bro, like I said, I want them to win, bro. But didn't they say that Porzingis is supposed to come back this series?
Yeah, he playing tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. See, so I don't know, like Porzingis, Brown, Tatum, Drew Holiday. Like I don't know how Dallas think they about to guard all them people.
I mean, if they can't shoot threes, it's over with. Because they live and die by the three.
Who, Celtic?
Yeah, Boston. I think it really comes down to who the best player on the floor is. If it's Luka, the best player on the floor, Dallas finna win. If Tatum's gonna do what he do and Brown helping him out, I think they're gonna pull it out. I think it really just comes down to that. I think it's close, so I think it's gonna go 6.
Who you think gonna win now?
It's gonna go 6 or 7, but if I had to pick one, bro, I'm gonna pick Dallas because that's what I wanted to win. But it should be Boston. Boston. If you
they've had way too many chances.
Yeah.
Like again, I won't be shocked if Boston wins. I'll be happy for them. I just think Dallas wants it more. I think just everything coming together for them at the perfect time.
I think it would be more fun if Dallas won. Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It'd be way more fun. But
I just can't wait to see all these writers and all the analysts take back what all they said about Kyrie.
Well, nah, I don't want to go there because Kyrie was bugging. And he even
but like
he even said he wasn't even in a good place in Boston. Like he wasn't like he was bugging, but now he's on a redemption arc, so you can't hold it against him. Like he's doing this thing now, he's playing good basketball, and I love he probably the most aesthetically pleasing basketball player I've ever seen in my life. And he's moving up the rankings of my personal all-time list.
I'm not even talking about like Boston and stuff. I'm talking about just like the past few years, like him going Brooklyn, him like all the he's not a good teammate. He wants to be the lone guy, things of that nature.
I get that. That Brooklyn shit, him not getting the vaccine, I think is what put people in like a little sensitive situation because the vaccine stuff, that was all political, bruh. And whatever political side you was on, that's how you was gonna feel about Kyrie. But at the end of the day, he's a dude and he a man, he make his own decisions, bro. He didn't want to get the vaccine. Leave him alone for real. Like that's how I feel.
Like I asked Hizzy, you think Nike should have dropped him still, or you wish that they wouldn't have dropped him?
I think it was a good business move for them, like in the moment, but not for the long run. Because now he signed his dad. He signed his dad to the Anthem Sports.
To Anthem, I saw that shit too. First player to sign their dad.
Their shoes are gas. I ain't gonna lie.
They are. I like them.
You see where
get my hands on them.
Y'all see where Bron said he wishes that he was still Kyrie's running mate?
Yeah.
I saw that shit too. I think that he means that genuinely. I think he genuinely meant that because he wasn't the one.
They both said that they wish they were still with each other.
Bruh, I felt like they were so good in Cleveland together.
It was just the age gap. And, at that time, Kyrie was very, like a one-man show. He wanted a one-man show. He didn't want to have somebody next to him, another star. But, that's what you're going to get when you're young.
I think that it's also a personal growth thing when you want to see how great you are, and then when you realize.
But at the same time, we never know how great he would have been if he wasn't with LeBron too, or vice versa. If he was still with him, if he wouldn't have grown, he was still great, but I feel like he's grown even more.
Yeah, he's definitely grown, and then when you get to a point where you realize you being the number one option. What does that really get you at the end of the career? That all you get is talked about by other people. But at the end of the day, are you at peace with yourself? Are you knowing personally, am I the best version of myself? And do I really care what the outside noise is? I think he really just doesn't care no more. He really is perfectly fine with the person that he is, and he's just out there playing the game he loves. And he's playing it at a super high level. I've never seen him, and even just scoring. I've never seen him play defense like this. Never seen him pass like this, make plays like this. This dude is doing everything. Like he's playing the perfect second option. And I heard somebody say that he's the all-time or the greatest sidekick of all time. That's what I heard. And I've heard analysts kind of like bash that, say like, that's crazy talk. You like, I don't think that's that crazy. Like, it's not as crazy as you think. Like, he is very high up there. He might not be the greatest, but he's very, very, very high up there. Like, probably like top 5 sidekicks. Like, you can't name too many sidekicks better than him. Maybe Pippen, and then shit. I heard McHale. Bill Simmons said McHale. I'm trying to think of who else. Can you think of any other sidekicks that you? Maybe D-Wade when he had Bron. Maybe
Clay. I
think he better. I think he a better sidekick than Clay.
Yeah.
I
think Clay is great, but I think that Kyrie, like,
I don't be getting like why people be tripping on, because bro, Kyrie's handles are fucking crazy, bro. Like some of the bro, like when I was texting the chat that one night, I forget who were they playing? Were they playing Denver when he made that crazy ass shot in between 3 people at the hoop? I'm like, bro, like who else is doing that shit, bro?
No cap. But I want to get into a little bit of the Boston side, and then we can move on to a different topic. I don't like how some people are like, how do I word this? I feel like they were putting a lot of pressure on Boston to win this title. And
they are.
Yeah, Tatum and Brown, they need to win this shit. Like, they've been together for a while. They need to pull this through. But I think that when JJ, he was talking, I was listening to his pod, and he said back in 2021 how far this team has really come. When they had Kemba, bro, they was really in the like gutter. Like, they was really fucked up. And they was really it was to the point where they were talking about trading Tatum and Brown. Like, it was not crazy for you to say that. But now you say that now, it's insanity. And the fact that you could see that growth, I think that you just need to appreciate it a little bit. And yeah, the road was a little easy, but they took care of business. They ain't lose more than 2 games the whole playoffs. Like, what else do you want them to do? Take care of business and move on to the next. Whatever in front of you, do what you got to do. I think they play with their food, though. They do play with their food.
They definitely play with their food.
Yeah. You think it's be a failure if they don't win the title this year?
Yeah, I think it's a failure because they've been to this point so many times.
Jaylen Brown just signed a new deal, didn't he? Or was that Tatum too?
It was Brown. Tatum getting.
They're both about to. I mean, Jaylen has.
Tatum is up for $315 million. That's what he's about to be signing. And Brown already got $300 million, so they're about to make $600 million together. You gotta bring home a ring.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't think they do it this year, do you think the window's closing? Or
no, the window's not closed. I don't think you break it up, but it's like there's a certain expectation that we hold them to, yes. But
they're both still super young.
Yeah, they're super. I wouldn't say like they're super young though. I would say like
I'm understanding that from our eyes, but I'm talking about like as you know how other people are going to view it if they don't win this, especially Boston fans. They're going to be like, bring somebody else in. You bring, this is almost a brand new team. And for you to have this type of season where you won 60 plus games, number 1 seed, and had this type of run in the Eastern Conference, yeah, there's a whole lot of hurt people, but you lose, you run it back. I think that's what you got to have the mind. And you also have a good young coach with Joe Mazzulla. It's his 2nd year, and he already better than the 1st year. So I think Boston fans, you need to win this title. And if y'all lose, it's a failure, but chill out. It's okay. I was about to say, bro, because you know how Boston fans get, nigga. They was
They trying to be like us. They trying to be like Laker fans. They ain't not Laker fans.
I mean, not even just basketball, but when New England wasn't winning shit, bro, you know how they be getting in Boston.
Yeah, facts. But we gonna see how this shit plays out. Game 1's tonight, so we ain't gonna do too much. I guess we ain't gonna do too much. We talked a little bit about it.
All right, so let me ask y'all who win game 1 tonight.
Boston. I already put money on it.
They're playing at home, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I said Dallas earlier today at work, so I got to stay with Dallas. But
Boston always win game 1, though. And Dallas lost game 1. They got their ass whooped. Like, first round, second round, they got their ass whooped game 1. So, I don't know.
How much money you put on it?
Put 10 down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ain't nothing crazy. But we're gonna go ahead. I got this reaction video if I can get this shit to work.
All right, if you haven't watched Dan's video, I suggest you do it. I decided to pull out the offensive playbook for the Saints 2016. Look how thick it is. I love what Dan was saying because he was really focusing on the macro. So look at, all these tabs, everything like that. And it talks about, the cadence and at the line of scrimmage, getting up in the huddle. And that was something I had to really learn when I first got in. But I want to focus on the micro. Dan mentioned obviously how these rookie quarterbacks are going to struggle maybe a little bit with everything that they're doing. And I just want to show you a little bit of the install for just third down. They're going to hit it 3 separate times, exactly like Dan said. Rookie minicamp, training camp, regular season. Sean Payton was one of the best guys and coaches I've ever had really install. And so I just want to take a quick peek right here because this is just the run game, okay, for one install. This is one practice that they have to learn. And this is the pass game, okay, which is absolutely crazy. Not a lot of people talk about the language, the terminology, everything like that. But I want to read a play to you right now. And I want you, and we're going to talk about, I want you to try to stay with me, okay? Hey, guys, all right, listen up. Gun, bunch right, jab, 15, stutter, kill, 84, Z, cowboy, wash out, cross, on yellow, ready. What did you just say? Gun, king, bunch right, jab, 15, stutter, F, kill, 84, Z, cowboy, Y, shallow, cross. Okay, so that's a run right here to a pass. Jab 15 stutter, F means it's a weak side counter play with the F receiver or F tight end coming out and kicking out. Okay? And then you got to say, well, what's the F? The F is talking about the F pulling. And then we're going to kill it to 84. Okay, Z cowboy, Y shallow cross. So Chase, what if we kill it? What does all that stuff mean? Well, the bunch formation, honestly, right here, it's the bottom one. The bunch formation is we're bunching it to the right, okay? And then what does 84 mean? 84 means a protection. It's a 7-man protection. The tight end stays in to block. Okay, what does Z cowboy mean? Z cowboy means a spear route right here coming across. Hey, Chase, what's the width and depth of this? Well, he's got to be 3x3 off the bunch, so he's got to be 6 yards from the left tackle. He's got to go 18 versus man. He's got to go 22 versus zone. Hey, Chase, when do we throw this post route?
All right, that's enough. He talking in gibberish now. But I saw that TikTok, man, and I watched that shit back 9 times to try and figure out just the words that he said to the play. And I still couldn't get that shit. So
no, it's crazy.
It's like absolutely fun. So when you look at these rookie quarterbacks, bro, and you realize like somebody like Bryce Young, who just came into the league, he got the worst offensive line. He ain't got no receivers that can get open. His defense is ass. And he's supposed to magically throw for 4,000 yards like a Patrick Mahomes. But he a bust.
I'm not saying he a bust after his first season.
Nah, it just puts it in perspective. And then it also sees, it can also show you how special of a talent CJ Stroud is because he can come in day one and do this shit like he was at Ohio State or even better than what he was doing at Ohio State.
Man, niggas, they was talking about how he's just I'm trying to remember who was saying that they watched him even in the combine and stuff. It might have been like Ryan Clark and them, but they were just talking about how the stuff. Oh wait, no, it was Dan bro, I don't never know how to say his fucking last name. Right,
Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah, but he was talking because he studies QB so much that he was talking about CJ Stroud and his rookie season. They were talking about how CJ Stroud and his rookie season that he was already doing that stuff at Ohio State, so that's why playing at Ohio State for CJ Stroud prepared him to be in the NFL and play quarterback because he's already has the cadences down and everything for Texans and shit.
It's crazy because if you go into that clip later on, he talks about the specific, even in the playbook, they tell you the specific cadence you gotta have for them people to even understand what the fuck you doing. It's so much detail with this NFL shit, which is I think that NFL quarterback hardest position to play in all the sports.
Yeah, I remember when we was
Ever.
trying to Brad, quarterback is out of this world.
Like, bro, you gotta be a smart ass motherfucker to play.
Like, nigga, you gotta know, bro, and not even, bro, you gotta know all those plays, all those cadences, nigga, all the terminology for all the plays, like, bro.
You gotta know where everybody's at.
Exactly, you gotta know
you gotta get the ball out in like 3 seconds.
When they supposed to be there, all that, like,
it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me why the quarterback is automatically like, bro, he the dude. Like,
one of the highest paid positions, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he the alpha. It's not even close. Like he's the alpha, and then nobody questioning it. Like, because ain't nobody can do what this nigga do. There's only like 0.1% people in this world could probably do what the fuck these quarterbacks are doing right now.
Like, it makes me like appreciate more, like, especially watching the QBs that we have now, because I can say, like, all last season of football, like, I literally, I was like studying each game, bro, and like seeing Pat Mahomes, like seeing like all the great quarterbacks play, bro, and like how they're each of them are great in their own respective ways. It's just like crazy as hell, because like dude was saying, like, if you got to call kill, nigga, it's supposed to be like a totally different play. So like when I'm watching the Cowboys game and Dak calls kill, I automatically know, like, I'm sitting at home and I know that means he's killing to a run play. That's literally what the Cowboys do every trip, kill, and it's going to a run play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, I definitely couldn't play no fucking quarterback. Nigga. It's with,
nope. Nope. Just put me on the field, tell me where to go, and I'm going. I am a hired assassin on the field.
It also makes sense how people like Johnny Manziel and Jamarcus Russell, they don't even like really take this shit serious, and it shows. Like, nah, you can't go out here and play this shit like backyard.
When he who was when the Arizona Cardinals was getting on Kyler Murray because he was doing too much streaming and playing video games, and they said he wasn't studying that playbook and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It makes sense because, bro, you can't like your life has to literally be in this shit for you to be able to understand all that shit. Like, for you to even like, you're basically doing the studying like these doctors doing at these fucking. I'm next to a law school nigga. These law school niggas, they in the fucking shit like at 7, 8 o'clock, like they in the library, and their whole life is revolved around this shit for years. And that's what you is as a quarterback. Like, you a lawyer, you a doctor. That's the type of level of smartness you got to have to even have a chance. Mm-hmm. Because there's people that understand this shit and they still can't get it done. Like Chase Daniels, he probably could do that shit. He could probably understand it, and he out the league.
Yeah, that's why I be having a lot of like respect for the young quarterbacks, especially like Brock Purdy for y'all niggas, bruh. Like, he got thrown into that situation and shit, and like how he plays at a high level, like even with the weapons around him and shit. Like, for young dudes to come in there and be like knowing how to do all that shit is like just like, nigga, give them they bag, bro. Like,
let them nuts. It's nuts.
I knew Brock Purdy was going to be a dog. I used to watch him at Iowa State. Like, whenever their games were on, I would love watching him, like, because he just played the game, like, great. And I was like, whoever gets him is going to be good. And, I mean, look how it is now.
I remember San Fran thought they was hopeful for that nigga Trey Lance, and then that shit they said no.
That failed horrendously.
Yeah. I think it's a combination of both having field experience and off-field. Like, on-field experience and off-field. You got to have both, because there's some shit that, you doing all this studying, but there's just some shit on the field you just gonna have to like figure out. Because Patrick Mahomes, brother, you ain't writing that down on the playbook. Some of the shit he do, like, you ain't writing on the playbook no look passes, like no look passes, throwing off the run,
like figure eights around the field, throwing.
They was talking about how him and Travis Kelce, like Travis Kelce was talking about how like he doesn't run plays. Yeah, I'll give him a look like if he needs Travis to run just some bullshit just so that he
just get open, find open field and get to it.
Now, I think this is a good transition because we're talking about how hard it is to play quarterback, and I want to transition into what Austin Rivers said when he said that he thinks that.
I
want to go into that. We're going to go into how he said 50, or he said 30, but he went back on the pod with Ryan Russillo, said he should have said 50, which I mean, I don't disagree. Like it is, I think more NBA players can go to the NFL and be successful than NFL players going to the NBA. I think there's no question. Like it's if you say that NFL players can go to the NBA, you're just saying that out of pride because you like the NFL more. I think it's clear. Like, am I tweaking?
I don't think you're tweaking. I don't know. I don't think there's 30. I definitely don't think there's 50.
Hell no.
I would
I
say
think there's probably a good
these
10,
niggas are
50.
big, bro. Like they're really big. And if you like what he said if you took a player and you put them in 6 months of training to play football, like bro, some of them niggas they're making a roster. They might not be a starter. They might not play no more than probably 2 years on the practice squad, but they gonna be on their shit. Like I can't name one NFL player that can be on an NBA G League team, really. Like I really can't. Can you name any?
I mean, I'm sure there is. There's 58 people on the roster. There's niggas that ain't playing that probably hoop on the regular.
But there's so much. The reason why I say that, bro, is because the skill set that you have to have for basketball is so much more broader than the skill set that you have to have with football. Football is so much more specialized. You have to have specific skill sets in order to be successful in your role. For an NBA player, you can be better in other areas, but you still have to be capable of having the skill sets that they're required. Like you have to still be able to dribble a basketball if you're in a position where, nigga, I got to dribble the basketball. If you can't dribble, you're not going to be on the court. You're not even going to be considered. If you can't shoot, you're a liability. Like
He said you ain't gonna be considered.
yeah, like
the only thing that I combat is like if we're doing the 6 months of training, the basketball player is not going to get that big.
Bro,
if he gets folded,
they're already 6'4", 6'5", 220. How much bigger do they need to be?
I know, but you getting hit every single play.
Hold on. To play offensive and defensive line?
No, not that. You're playing tight end. Maybe you're playing probably
you're still getting hit every single play.
There's yeah. I agree with that. Some players can't handle that, but I think
especially players that didn't play like football long.
Hell no, they're gonna be bussy hurt, bro.
But if your only argument is the mental aspect, that's cool. I understand the mental aspect. You have to be a certain type of person to be able to play in the NFL and be willing to get hit and there's more pain. You're probably more sore after an NFL game.
You be willing to get hit?
You're a little crazy in the head playing football too.
I think so, yeah. But I'm talking about technicality wise. Like if you are wired both ways, you could play football and you're wired enough to like play football, then I think that your skill set, like I think that NBA skill sets actually translate more than NFL skill sets.
I forget there was a podcast I was watching or listening to where it was like some ex-NFL players or something, but they counted themselves like 20 players that they thought they were playing in the NFL right now that could probably play in the NBA, but I forget who the players were.
I mean, it's all like tight ends.
Nah, it was like they said Puka Nacua, he's a wide receiver.
Oh yeah.
Bro. No.
They said Debo Samuel. I know
he can't. No, Debo can't.
Oh
no. And I love Debo, but no, he can't. No. Because bro, there is a certain level that you have to be at in order for you to even get considered to be on a G League roster. Like these are I can't describe it. Like it really is like there's so many more levels. I've worked out with a pro level basketball player before. And I personally thought that I was good enough to be at a pro level. And I still think that there's not a court that I could be put on and I'm out of place. But there's definitely levels to it. And for you to have levels that you have to be even considered to even be looked at, there's no way. If I go shooting, if I think that I'm at a pro level, and if I don't shoot for a week, nigga, there's gonna be an air ball that day. Just straight up.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
And if you're not playing basketball on a consistent basis, there's just no way. It's not just talent. Like, talent's not going to get you there. Yeah, you might be athletic. Yeah, you might be stronger than you might be the most athletic player on the court. But there's a skill and technicality you have to have that you just have to practice over. It's not an easy sport. It's not easy at all. Like, it's way harder than a lot of people think. At least when you get into the levels. You can go outside and shoot basketball. And if you play varsity level basketball at high school, there's not a court I feel like that you could be put on and you're out of place. You could figure it out. Like, it's basketball at the end of the day, but you're definitely going to be like, he ain't at that level. There's a difference. Like,
yeah.
Which, I mean, yeah. I think that football players, I respect y'all sport. I don't think that I'm wired to play football. I don't think that if I was to play football, I wouldn't enjoy it. But at the same time, it's easier. I can say that it's easier. I know it's easier for a fact.
The Daydream Podcast.
The trailer for NCAA football. I want to talk about this. I was seeing a lot of things on Twitter where people were saying that this is going to be just a Madden skin where you just going to have the players, the bands. Like, nigga, that shit so... Nigga... I'm so excited for this game, man. This shit.
But did you like watch the deep dive trailer that came out last week or something?
Yeah, I did.
Bro, it is not about to be nothing like Madden, bro.
That shit gonna be gas.
I mean, it's gonna have similarities, but like it's on the mechanics and the running and things of that nature, because it's on the same what's it called, DJ? Engine. But they can do different things to make it different. Like they said that there's over how many ever new animations that only like they can do in college. They made it faster. It's like they said it's 30% faster than Madden.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Madden's
so slow. I like it.
You can't even do half the shit that you about to be able to do in NCAA that you can do, or that like in Madden, like in NCAA, they're about to have they about to have NIL where that shit is gonna matter. If you do like the Dynasty or Road to Glory or whatever, nigga, they gonna have the transfer portal, all that shit, bro. Like that shit, bro. Like, nigga, I already sent it to John and Hizzy. I pre-ordered my game like last week.
I'm waiting on my next paycheck to do that.
It's over. Nigga,
nah, that shit is gonna be gas.
Talk about nigga work is non-existent. nigga, like we ain't got.
I'm about to tell him tomorrow or next week. Yeah, I need these days off in July. Because me and DJ about to be on that hoe grinding.
That shit about to be crazy. I think that not just the game. I think it's also the nostalgia of how long we've been waiting.
Bro, how long we've been fucking waiting.
A decade, bro. Like, you had to been in the cycle of playing NCAA football every single year to really understand like how long this wait is and how excited you gotta be.
We was so hurt when we found out they wasn't coming back out with that shit, bro.
Man, O'Brien was what was that nigga name? Something O'Brien. I hated that nigga so long. I had so much beef in my heart for him because, like, bro.
I mean, like, I understand, but damn, bro.
Like, damn, you that was some greedy ass shit he did. Like, just for a bag. Like, come on, man.
But who knows? If it never happened, maybe players still wouldn't be getting paid. Now they are.
I don't care.
They were talking about how, like, already on next year's game or whatever, they're supposed to actually, because on this one they're not gonna have like the actual head coaches, but because they couldn't like come up with a deal or whatever. But there were like head coaches that are in the league NCAA right now and shit that were saying that they would give up their rights and shit just to be able to be in the game and shit. But they were talking about they're just gonna add the coaches next year.
Which, I mean, hey, I don't know. I think that
as long as they make them look like them, I'm cool with that.
Nigga, I don't care if they give me a damn a teletype.
The mascot on the sideline.
Yeah, nigga, I'm just glad the game is back, bruh.
But even then, like, back then, like by the time NCAA 14 came out, bro, rosters were out in like a week. Like
Yeah, like you could literally hit a little download, nigga.
Yeah.
Download
Pasta Padre.
and that
Yeah.
Papa Padre was our download the last names and everything, bro.
Yeah. And then they would even go as deep as like fixing the ratings and shit too. Like, bruh,
Yeah.
it wasn't like it was that hard. Like, and now you limiting the creativity of it. So now it's like, well, I hope y'all get this shit right. I hope y'all get the ratings right. Like, we're relying on EA.
Better, nigga.
Like, nigga. But so far they cooking.
You right now, bro. You better hop in this online dynasty with us. Nigga.
Oh yeah, facts. It's like, what is it? Like 32 teams that could be on that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, it said you could go, bro. Nigga, that shit. I was looking at. I forget. I'll have to go back and look, bro. I forget how many seasons it said you could go into in dynasty mode, bro. But it said 10 seasons, nigga. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn.
I can't wait for you can bring your college player to the Madden.
Yeah, that's gonna be gas too.
Because me and Hizzy was talking about, we was pre-ordering that. I pre-ordered that. Well, with the Game Pass, nigga, it was only $135, but I definitely pre-ordered that edition. So
it's just buying 2 regular games, but you get the deluxe stuff. Because you're saving like what, $60?
Yeah, it was a steal, bro. I'm like, you can't beat that. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, hopefully Madden will be somewhat better, but I don't give a damn, nigga. I always buy Madden every year, regardless.
I'm gonna say, yeah. No matter how, I mean, I know it's a bad thing to say, but no matter how clunky and like boring Madden can be, I'm gonna play it every single year.
Yeah, but there is years.
I can't say the same thing with 2K. Fuck 2K. 2K's done for.
I'm gonna give Madden a try every year, but it's definitely like there's been years where I just like put that shit down and did something else. Like it was like this year, I put that shit down and did something else for real. Which I kind of enjoyed it at the beginning, but then it was like, bruh, like I don't know. How likely do you think that they get it right on the first try, or you think it's gonna take some years?
I think for what we want right now, I think it'll be good, but it'll get even better throughout the years.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah,
because they've already said they wanted to do so much more, but they couldn't. It was just like this is all that they had right now.
Yeah,
and they wanted to get it out now because we've been waiting for.
But they had said like they had been working on it for like even though they haven't dropped the game or anything, they've been working on it for these past 10 years.
Yeah,
they have. So you have to have something. Like, I don't know what you got, but give us something. We've been waiting for a decade, bro. Like, but do you think it's like, because I'm thinking back to like Madden. Hold up. Okay. All right. It's finished. It finished saving. Okay. I'm thinking back to like, remember like Madden 06 where they did the transition from PS2 to PS3 and Xbox 360 and how just they took every fucking mode out and it was just bare bones. Like they just gave us a game and they hyped it up saying it's going to be some shit, but it was like some bullshit. Yeah. That's just what I'm scared of.
It wasn't even bare bones. It was marrow at that point.
Yeah, bro. Like they really, like they just said, there you go. Like you got a new system. Here's the game with some nice graphics, but we ain't doing nothing else. Like it was just a play now type shit almost. So that's just the thing I'm scared about. I just hope that like they gave us a lot of details. That high school shit on Road to Glory, pissed off about that. You needed to put the high school shit in there, and that shit better be in the next game. But so far, everything we heard is all right. I just hope that the shit works. Everything sounds good, but I need to like.
I can do without the high school. Yeah, it was fun.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I need the high school.
Where you went through the high school playoffs?
Bruh, there was a year in NCAA 14, bruh. Somebody went on Team Builder and made the entire GWAT. So I played at Beaver Creek High School with the Beaver Creek field against Centerville High School. Do you know how cool that was? Springfield, nigga. Like, do you understand how, like, nigga, that shit was so cold, bruh. Like, the entire high school, you had your high school in the game.
Bro, that sounds fire, though.
Nigga, that shit, I played probably 3 roller glories off that shit, bruh.
So where they're not,
didn't even go to college. Just played the high school version. Like
I think that's the only part that I didn't see. What they say about Road to Glory?
they said that you just gonna have you just pick if you a 5, 4, 3, or 2-star. That's all you do, and then you go to the recruits.
It's not even like the senior year vibe.
Nah, nigga, nah. And that got me
Deal
tight.
without his, he said, but at the same time, it's gonna be. I feel like that's first of all, that's fraudulent that you get to choose your stars, nigga. Like,
yeah, like bro, let me earn that shit. I ain't even played it. Like, how am I 5-star already?
Nigga, how exactly? Like, nigga, what if I didn't earn a 5-star? Nigga, like, what do you mean, bro? Like,
Yeah, well, I guess that's why they let you pick it. Like, you could pick 2-star if you want to, but like,
yeah,
damn.
But you got to earn like your offers and shit too. Like, you would start with like no offers, then you would start with like 2 offers.
Yeah, and then they'll let you pick like if you a first string, second string. Like they'll tell you like you gonna be right here. You got to work your way up. Like,
yeah,
if I come in, I'm a starter, bro. What's the fun in that?
Yeah, you right.
Like, yeah, I want to take somebody's spot.
That's probably what has to do with the stars. Pick what stars where you're gonna like be able to grind through and be like you're like a third string. You got to grind your way up to whatever you get.
Yeah, I'm definitely not picking 5-star when I do it. I'm not picking 5-star because, bro.
I mean, like probably like my 6th player that I do because I'm gonna have a lot. So
yeah, maybe.
Just to see what it is.
You wasn't gonna choose Bama in our dynasty, so you said
I ain't picking Bama neither.
You said you wanted a ground up team.
I think I'll switch that because they said that rebuilding is gonna be harder. So I'll probably change my mind on that. I'm gonna probably pick like a mid level. I might pick Colorado. Fuck around, shit.
Oh, he said, "Nigga, wish
yeah. I might fuck around, pick them. But let's go ahead and get into this next topic, bro.
Nigga, me and Hizzy gonna have a fucking tussle for OSU.
One pick OSU, one pick Michigan.
Bro,
nigga, I am not playing with Michigan.
Nah, Buddha.
Nigga, I will fold every single game.
Buddha said he gonna hop on there with us, and he's a Michigan fan, so I know he.
Tough.
You know me, I'll probably pick Oregon.
Yeah,
bro, that'd be a good pick.
Oregon's unis is gonna go stupid, nigga.
Yeah, they about to have hella unis. I hope they do have a lot of unis for every team. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Like actual uniforms and shit.
Yeah, like different combinations and shit. That'd be cool.
Because on NCAA 14, nigga, when you would get the different teams that had like multiple different bro, Hizzy Ohio State's unis that they had back then, bro.
Yep.
At all of them.
Yep. But let's go ahead, bro. I want to talk about this shit. This might be the last one. If you guys got something to talk about, we could do that too. But I want to talk about this Caitlin Clark shit because if y'all saw, did y'all see the Monica McNutt thing on First Take when he was talking about that shit? Like, I don't like how this shit is going and like where it's about to like they were pushing for us to like pay more attention to it. And if you asking the media to pay a lot more attention to a league, it's going to come with some toxicity and you just going to have to like deal with the toxicity. Like I saw on social media where I guess the shorty who knocked down Caitlin Clark, a nigga was tweaking out on her when she was at the hotel. And you guys are complaining.
Yeah, that just happened today.
Yeah, like you guys are complaining and saying like, yeah, there's no place for that. Like, dude was tweaking, yeah, but I promise you, NBA players, they've been dealing with that for 50 years. Like, this is what this shit is. Like, you want attention, nigga? There's gonna be niggas that just gonna tweak out on you, and like, nigga, we're in the gambling era, bro. People are losing money. Like, they're gonna tweak out. And you gotta tune it out. Like, it is what it is. That's life. That's what this shit's gonna be.
Say they gonna tweak out, bro.
Yeah. Like, what else do you want? Like, you got attention. You got charter flights. You about to get paid. It's what comes with it. What y'all think?
It's not all that it cracks up to be.
Nah, you right for sure. You right. Yeah, like that's why I was getting about it. Like they asked for this attention and stuff on like to bring the WNBA to light and shit. And now it's becoming out of hand and shit. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta get real.
And then the conversation where it comes from, like where she said that y'all could have been covering this 3 years ago. No, you couldn't because nobody cared. And I think that's like where we're missing. Like, yeah, you guys are getting all this attention, but you guys are saying that it should have been like this. No, it shouldn't.
But it also has been talked about, but it's been talked about as much as it's been cared about.
Yeah.
So not a lot.
Yeah, facts. Like if I was just talking to my brother, bro, and the fact that I asked him, "You watching the WNBA game?" and he didn't fucking laugh, like that's a big ass step. Like 6 months ago, if I asked him, "You watching this shit?" he would have hung up the phone on me. Like what we talking about? Like why am I gonna watch this shit? But now it's like they playing. Like I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like I'm watching every game. 'Cause I'm not. But it's on the background while I'm scrolling on TikTok. Like I got it on the TV. Like it's basketball. Like I respect it. Like y'all playing.
I mean, I got into it 2 years ago. Not into it, but watching it every now and then, like 2 years ago, because Sabrina.
Yeah, she is nice too, by the way.
Yeah,
she cold. All that Caitlin Clark probably should have went to her, but hey, it happened. You need
it's
one.
just because like she was breaking every single record, and I mean, Angel Reese was doing the same thing. Like everybody, all the girls in WNBA had like big followings and like were doing great things. So I mean, it's fair that it's happening now.
Yeah. But what y'all think about that play where Shorty knocked down Caitlin Clark? How y'all feel about that?
I mean, it was a cheap shot, but it wouldn't be talked about as much if it wasn't Caitlin Clark.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also basketball, bro. Like you see niggas in the NBA doing shit like that, bro. Like,
that's right. Yeah, I agree 100%. Because, bro,
like, I'm gonna be real. Like Caitlin, like she gonna just have to get used to that shit, bro. Like she should have known that it was gonna be like this when she made that name for herself, bro.
Mm-hmm. You signing a $20 million endorsement while these people making $300K, like nah, that shit. you gonna get targeted, bro.
Niggas say they making that little cheese got over season play after the season over and shit.
Nah, but I think like, bro, I feel like, bro, I heard that Shorty has a reputation of being like on the edge, like the Draymond type, where you gonna test it, and like if that's who she is. It makes sense why she did that to Caitlin Clark. She is not like I don't think it was a malice thing. I think it's a part of the game. You trying to get in somebody's head and you trying to like get them off their game. It's a strategy. And if that's what she was on, like, yeah, it might be dirty. Yeah, it's probably not necessary. It's unnecessary. It probably could have been called. I don't like that they called it a flagrant. They didn't call it in the game, but after they said it should have been a flagrant. No, it shouldn't have been a flagrant. Just call it a foul and keep it moving. Like, it wasn't excessive. It was in the backcourt. It's just like it was a love tap. That's how I like to call it. Like, I'm here.
Yeah.
And like, if that's the type of player she is, and that's the reputation she got, then why are we like babying a all-world athlete? Like, this bitch is really working out 24/7. Like, this is her job. Like, you don't got to baby her. She a pro. Like, this is what the fuck she's supposed to be doing. And she can handle it, I think. And she gonna figure it out. I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think she is too.
Yeah, give her like a month, nigga. She's gonna have a 30 ball in a month, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those are just a couple thoughts that I had. What y'all been watching the WNBA like that though? I know Hizzy said he got into it. What about you, DJ?
Yeah, I've been watching a few games here and there. Like I watched when they played Chicago, and it was them again or against each other again, Angela Reese with Caitlin Clark. But I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I've been watching it a lot. I've been more focused on like the actual NBA playoffs this year more than I have been the last couple of years.
Yeah.
What I've been on, DJ.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah,
that pickleball.
Oh, pickleball,
watching it last weekend. That was definitely lit watching that shit.
Yeah. It's on right now.
Oh, pickleball?
On Prime?
It's every single weekend.
On Prime?
Yeah, Thursday through Sunday.
All right, yeah, but I'm gonna watch game one, obviously, so it'll have to be, yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. I think that the WNBA, though, do you think this is like the best time for them to do it in the summer, or do you think they need to like move this shit a little bit? Like move where they have the season? Because I guess it's kind of a good thing because there's nothing really in the summer except for like baseball, but nobody really watching baseball. So
I was about to say except like baseball and then the hockey playoffs and shit.
Yeah, so it could be a good time for them to do it like in the summer.
Yeah, because I was about to say, because if they changed it, they would be in between different leagues finals, and people are going to watch that over their finals.
Hey, nigga, I got another thing we got to talk about real quick, bro. I know y'all saw that delicious schedule for the first year of this 12-team playoff and when college football returns.
Wait, what? I didn't see it. What happened?
They released the schedule for how the playoffs is going. Playoff games is going to turn out, bro. That shit is about to be delicious.
When do they start?
So the first game they said will be on December 20th, and then it'll run them. And then they said the championship game will be a month from that in Atlanta.
Damn, so they're gonna be going to the NFL playoff territory, damn near.
Yeah, because they said I guess the first weekend of when the playoffs are supposed to start, they said that there'll be 2 games on that Sunday that the Chiefs and the Ravens are supposed to play, but they'll be like earlier in the day or whatever. But they said that like the TV producers or whatever were saying that they think that the college football playoffs will be able to coexist and do fine with ratings as well as NFL and shit. So they think that it'll be fine and shit.
What time are they going to do them?
The ones that'll be on, they said that the first game is going to be on a Friday. They said it'll be on Friday at 8 p.m. They said it'll be on like ABC and ESPN.
Kind of weird. Friday night college football. Okay.
Yeah. Damn, I'm trying to find that shit now, but
I mean, if it's playoffs, I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's gonna be damn near holiday season too, so people ain't gonna be doing shit.
Here, so it says the first game will be Friday, then there'll be 3 games on Saturday, the 21st, and then the quarterfinals won't start again until the 31st. And then January 1st, there's 3 games, and then the semifinals is January 9th and 10th, which is a Thursday and Friday. And then the championship games on January 20th.
Damn.
I don't know if I like that shit. For real. I kind of liked it how it was before. With just the 4. Moving from
I like
4 to
it.
12.
It's just weird.
Yeah,
It's just going to be something that we got to get used to.
Yeah. I guess it might be cool. It might be fun, but
because the
4 to 12?
Because the first 4 games they said are played on actual college campuses, so it's whoever has the higher seed gets home field advantage,
which is fire. That's fire.
Yeah, and then after that is when they go to the actual bowl games for each playoff.
Yeah, okay. I wish they would have went to.
I like it. It's just going to be weird, like it being weeks on end, like being a whole 2 months process.
Yeah, it's a whole month from when the first game starts to when the championship game is, because it's December 20th to January 20th. So yeah.
But wouldn't it make more sense if you just had a top 8 where you had the Power 5, all conference champions, Power 5, and you had 3 wild cards?
Well,
that would be much easier.
Is because I'm fine with it only being 12, but I guess the committee has already been talking with other coaches and presidents around the NCAA about even already making it 14 or 16 teams.
That's doing too much. That's doing way too much.
It's about to be 32 teams in I
think 12 is perfect. Any more would be too much.
Because in the NFL, it's 16. It's 8 and 8.
Yeah, I know.
But they're in the NFL. They're getting paid to play.
That's 2 conferences too, bro.
You got to think about it at the end of the day. Like in college nowadays, you get paid NIL, nigga. So you make.
I know, but not all the college players are going to be making NIL money.
Hey, well, I'm sorry, you better not be one of them bottom feeder ass niggas that ain't getting no NIL deal, nigga.
Bro, these niggas gonna be having injuries and having to go to a 9 to 5 in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
but yeah, I do agree that 14 and 16 is extreme. I'm fine with the 12 staying how it is. I don't need no extra bullshit or none of my favorite players getting hurt from fucking O State or something, nigga.
Because they already played 10 games and then they're gonna be playing what? 4 more if they make it all the way.
Yeah, so 1, 2, it'll be 4 games total that they had to play in the playoffs.
That's crazy. I mean, that's good. That's good. But going to 16 that's doing too much.
I agree. I think.
But how do y'all? I'm gonna switch it to the NFL. How do y'all feel about? I mean, I know y'all already saw they changed the kickoff rules for this year, but how do you feel about Roger Goodell adding a whole nother game to the season? I think it's like at 18 or 19 now, and then going to the playoffs and shit.
They need to just do one preseason game.
Well, that's what he was saying. He was talking about, or they're talking about only doing 1 or 2 now, because I think it's at 3 right now or something like that.
Yes,
they're talking about only doing 1 or 2 preseason.
Well, no, it's 4. It's 4 right now, I think.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4, but they were talking about only doing 1 or 2, and then taking the extra preseason game or 2 and adding it to the end of the season into the playoff and shit.
Bro, my dad, he told me he was talking about this shit.
I'm gonna be real, bro. The preseason to me be damn near pointless. Like, yeah, you got to get the new guys in and shit.
Nah,
but
I don't think it's pointless.
It's not even for the new guys. It's for the people trying to make the team.
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, only a week or 2 is fine with me, bro. Like, add another damn game to the end of the fucking season. Like, shit, nigga. Like, nigga, I love football that much. Like, bro, I hate when fucking college and NFL in, bro, because then there don't really be. I mean, I watch NBA, but I don't watch it like how I watch football and shit. So
yeah,
I need as much as I can get, nigga.
Crackhead.
But my dad, bro, he was talking about this shit, and I kind of agree with him. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to get to a point where I'm not going to watch the NFL. But it's a really big turnoff with how greedy they're being right now, with how much everything is about money right now. Like, for you to have, like, it's weird because you don't care about the consumer, because you guys going to 5, 6, or 11, 12 different networks to watch the games, and you don't give a fuck about the players either, because you're putting them in more risk to get injured. Like, who do you care about? Like, do you care about anything except for the money? Like,
say they got us going to fucking 5 or 6 different networks because they talking about how the damn there's about to be like 1 or 2 Christmas time games on Netflix. I'm like, when the hell did Netflix?
Bruh, it's really ridiculous. Like, and I don't like it because when other leagues see how successful the NFL is going to be, because the NFL, they're going to make some bread. Like, niggas is going to watch.
Oh, yeah.
NBA going to follow in their footsteps. NBA already fucking got to deal with Amazon to do their shit. Like, it's just going to transfer over. And then a few years from now, college football going to do the same shit. And then at some point, all this shit going to be just on pay-per-view, like UFC. And then we just going to pay $100 to watch whatever game. Like,
it's already like a fight to get the games on a certain network, because
isn't there supposed to be a streaming service that's going to be just straight up sports coming out? Not like ESPN, but it's going to be like where that streaming service plays all like. I heard that there's a deal going on.
Like, I don't need to pay for another streaming service, bro. Come on, bro.
It sounds like the Zone, honestly. That's basically what the Zone is. Except for like fighting and boxing.
Hizzy is, as much as I love when that because we got that Sunday ticket, nigga, bro. I hate when that payment comes.
Facts.
Hey, as much as I love getting to watch all the games, I be looking at my my account. I'm like, damn, it's the Sunday ticket payment.
That shit was ass.
It was.
It was fire, but it's ass.
It was. It's egregious.
Paying the YouTube TV payment, and then you got to pay the separate NFL Sunday ticket payment is just crazy. Yeah, like, just take it all at once, bro. They be playing with my emotions, doing that shit at 2 separate times.
So I got.
So I guess it's supposed to be called Venue Sports.
Oh, that's what it's called, Venue Sports.
Yeah,
I think I heard something about. I'm not sure.
I never heard of that. But this is the last topic I got, and then we can go ahead and wrap up because we got an hour before the game tips off. We could talk about this briefly. I want to talk about this NBA media rights deal when we're talking about the networks. We got into it a little bit with NFL. I saw where they said that NBC, Amazon, ESPN already got their deal put together for the NBA. Not next season, but the year after. That's just going to kick in. TNT, they said that they haven't got nothing done with the NBA yet, but they're still fighting for rights just to get a piece of the pie. Not as much as they had, but like they're talking to the NBA saying, hey, can you take some of the local games and make them nationally broadcast games? We'll throw you guys a little bag too. And I like that idea, but even if TNT doesn't get what they got, like if they don't make a deal with the NBA, I really don't want to see Inside the NBA end, bro, because that shit is too good. For you to have a show that's only on half times and post game, for it to win Emmys, bro, like not just an Emmy, Emmys for like multiple years. Somebody has to pick them niggas up. Like you can't just let it end. Like
niggas, they said I was hurt when I saw that, bro.
Right. That shit.
Like there was a time where even if you didn't watch basketball, you knew about Inside the NBA. You would just literally just watch them together.
Absolutely. And there's so many, like, I'll be on TikTok, bro. I'll be seeing so many clips from like the past, bro. There's so many moments, bro. Like you can't end this shit. Not now. Bro, like let these niggas.
Bro, these niggas Shaq and Charles are funny as hell. Bro.
Funny as
that's
fuck.
It's not even just when they be talking about the NBA, bro. Like the shit that they be doing on there, like when they had Shaq's big ass eat that hot shit. He started joking.
Yes, bro. Yes, that shit is golden TV, bro. You shouldn't, like, if something is that golden, bro, there has to be like a duty that you have to have to yourself. Like you like NBC, you want the NBA on your network. That's cool, but you still gotta recognize like something that's special, and you can't take away something special, or else you're alienating fans. You're gonna have fans watching your shit, yeah, but they're gonna be salty as fuck because they want to be watching on TNT with Chuck and Ernie and Charles and Shaq. Like that's
bruh, and then they gonna if they aren't on TV anymore, because they were also in the 2K games, they're gonna take it out of the 2K games.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wish that I forgot Kenny's name too, but yeah, Kenny, Ernie, Chuck, Shaq, them niggas should all be on the network. If they're not on NBC,
nigga, I would look
Amazon. Like
exactly, I will watch their network, nigga. Damn, else, nigga. They just
Shaq can do it. His rich ass.
Yeah, bro. They just need to figure that out. I just felt like I needed to say that, man, because they got a special place in my heart, bro. For real.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I saw that and they said that it was going to be next year was going to be their last season of doing it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, bro, they can't do this to us right now. Bro.
Yeah, you need to throw whatever bag you need to throw at Ernie to make him lead TNT, because I know everybody got a number, and whatever number it is, give it to him. I don't care if it's $100 million, it's worth it. You gonna make it back.
I was about to say, bro, it's worth it.
No, you definitely gonna make it back.
Yeah. They've been doing it all this time, bro. Like it's only right to give them their flowers and pay that man that due diligence, bro. Like give them whatever bag you got to keep them, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, at the end of the day, it also is all a money fucking hungry thing. So the NBA could be greedy and not even want to do all that.
That's facts. That's true. But those are all the topics I have for you guys. You guys got anything y'all want to talk about?
No, I'm cool. That was a good first day back on the side.
It's been a minute, boy.
Yeah, it has been a minute. So we're gonna definitely try and get back to weekly uploads. If we get back to the weekly uploads, depending on how the schedule puts out, if y'all can make a couple more.
Thursday, Fridays, whatever.
I was gonna say Thursdays is best for me.
Yeah. I know you got that T-ball shit, busy.
Yeah. So. Also, if you guys are listening, we appreciate you guys listening as well. We're going to try and get some more guests. I know we have
our loyal fans, bro. Yeah. We appreciate y'all if y'all been through with us this whole time.
And now that this shit's virtual, we ain't got to do no logistics. We ain't got to try and figure out how to get people into the apartment.
Yeah, we get some more people on here for sure.
Yeah, we definitely are.
Man, I want the dude to come back, bro.
Yeah, bro, gonna come back. I got him on deck, and then we got Buddha still on deck as well. We're gonna try and get John in here, and we're gonna get John in here.
Especially, we definitely gonna get John in here.
Yeah, especially now that it's virtual and on Zoom and shit. John will definitely probably slide on here. We just got schedule and shit ahead of time.
Yeah. And then we also I don't know how the audio is. If the audio is a little off, we're gonna definitely get that taken care of. We got to go to a different app or anything. We're gonna figure this shit out, bro. This is the first one, so treat episode whatever this is, 22, 23.
Yeah,
treat this as episode 1 again. Like,
give us
figuring this shit out. So we love y'all, appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next week.